So have you heard the latest news?
Huh?
Boris was admitted to hospital last night.
Huh. Oh, yeah.
This is serious, Jace.
Oh, yeah. Hot tea. Right.
Did you just call me Hottie?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Look, I'm flattered, mate, but I really don't see you that way.
Oh, no. Left.
I'm glad you understand. We just got mates.
Oh, God. What are you thinking? Oh, left.
Thinking? Look, I know that thing happened one time, but
Right. Oh, hey. It's a match.
you need to let this go, Jace.
What's the best way to say, I really think you're hot and we should get it on?
What?
It's her. She's the one.
Her?
I've just matched a girl on Tinder.
Tinder?
Yeah. The dating app. Oh, there's this cutie. And she's only 5 miles away.
Yeah, been using it for years. I just don't like to talk about it because prostitution is illegal.
Well, I've got to give you credit where credit's due.
What, credit?
Oh yes, you were right about this virus panic affecting our forecasts.
Well, I think it's more than just a panic. Wait, are you paying me a compliment?
I can give compliments. Here's another one. You have a great affinity with the easily led.
I'm not sure that counts.
Oh, Daniel, of course it does. Being easily led is no flaw. That's what I like in an employee. Slow and compliant.
Now look, I don't think it's fair for you to call me slow. I've come up with other ideas that would have helped.
Well, of course, you're slow. You're so slow I can measure it on my Rolex pocket watch.
I'm not sure that that's an accurate measurement of...
Spoken like someone who doesn't own a Rolex. Anyway, you mentioned subsidiary loans from the government, and I decided to follow your advice.
Are you even asthmatic?
No, I decided to follow your advice. I've got us a loan.
So you liked my idea for once?
Well, no, I liked my idea to listen to your idea.
So that's your horrible way of saying yes.
If it's an idea you were able to come up with, I'm sure I would have come to the same conclusion by myself.
Well, look, perhaps you'll just listen to me more in future.
Oh, my dear boy, of course I won't. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who told you about the subsidiary loans. Yes, that's it. You should be thanking me for loaning you the idea.
Loaning me the idea?
Yes, aren't I clever? I should have been a life coach. I need you to work late tomorrow and cover for me. I have a meeting with an important client.
I've got a sergeant to add to my list. I just need a lieutenant and I've ticked all the boxes.
Oh, you haven't been pulled over by the police officers again, have you?
No. And that wasn't my fault.
You were the one flashing cars.
It was cold. I didn't realise I had full beams. And that 6-car pile-up came out of nowhere.
How you ever got away with it, I shall never know.
Well, it was the 60s. Didn't have body cams. You could get away with a lot.
Well, you always did love a man in uniform.
And you always loved musicians. Remember the Isle of Wight, 1969?
Oh, was that the one where you managed to get us backstage?
And you picked up that guy with the big...
Oh, he was amazing. Oh, such flamboyant strokes. He was pounding away all night. Such rhythm, such stamina.
You had a lot of fun with old Big Nose.
What? Oh, he wasn't that big. Whatever happened to Keith Moon?
Dead, I'm afraid.
It wasn't this COVID thing, was it?
No. Heroin, I'm afraid.
Oh, what a relief. Oh, it's horrible, Mildred, with this bloody virus going round. I can't get any men to visit me.
One word. Tinder.
The fireplace was bricked up years ago.
No, dear. It's an app.
App?
As in phone application.
Oh, I don't want to fill in an application.
No, it's an app. You download for finding boys to play with.
Really? Does it work?
Oh, it works. Desperate men in lockdown, just begging for it. It's like shooting fish in a barrel and getting them to fill the barrel.
That sounds interesting. What was it called again?
Tinder. I just told you, I sometimes forget you're not young like me.
Only by a few days.
Oh, Gladys, it's a good thing I'm here to guide you.
Dan, I need you to head up to Scotland for the next few weeks to oversee the lumberjack, what's his bloody plaid-shirted face account?
Do you mean Riley?
Yes, that old chestnut.
You know, I was thinking that I should get home to my wife and kids. I mean, I probably should.
Well, let no one say that I don't reward good behaviour. Oh, okay. I suppose I can let you see your fellow dirt mites. Sorry, bottom feeders. Sorry. Oh, I do forget the terminology.
Family?
Oh no, that doesn't sound right at all. Family implies unity. Does that seem accurate to you?
No, fair point, I guess. But you're saying I can go?
Well, of course you can. We do have a lot riding on this with the loan as well, but I've always said work-life balance is important.
When have you ever said that?
It's not my fault you're never paying attention. That's why you always seem to run contrary to my advice.
You're always telling me contradictory things.
And here I was about to give you leave.
No, I'm sorry. You're right.
Yes, as always. Anyway, you can have your leave. I'm not heartless.
Thank you. I really wasn't expecting it to be this.
Unpaid.
I was going to say easy, but why did I expect anything different?
Because your little brain can't keep up. Honestly, we really can't afford to be paying for leave at this moment in time.
I think you have to offer paid holiday.
I took your advice and I applied for a business loan, but we didn't have the equity, so we had to work around it. At first I was going to put up your freedom, though that has no monetary value other than I own it. And then I considered your car, but I realised that it was the company's, so I own that too. In the end, I had to put the house up for collateral.
You put your house up as a collateral.
What? No, of course not. Do you think I'm some sort of ignoramus?
I did think that was a bit much.
I put up yours. They refused to let us have it otherwise.
But my house?
Well, I did think about cutting your pay again, but it seems that wouldn't have covered it. We're already skirting the edges of legality there. Not that I mind, but the audits are difficult to hide.
That was my grandparents' house.
Was? Oh, well, I don't think you'll miss it then.
This shouldn't even be possible.
Oh, do give me credit, boy. I have my connections, you know.
Why do you keep committing crimes toward me?
I wouldn't go throwing the C word around. Do I need to remind you of these audits?
No.
And what about the leave? Do you still want to spend quality time with the family?
No. I'll go to Scotland.
Now you're getting it.
I've got a fair few matches already.
How is it you managed to get all these men wrapped around your fingers?
Oh, it's amazing what you can do with a bit of experience and a few honeyed words.
It's not like I don't have experience, and I'm sweeter than sugar, me. Ain't that what you used to say? Samantha, why did you throw a dart at Jacob's arm? You're aiming for his head. It's a big enough target. How'd you miss that? Don't try and be an athlete, whatever you do.
The latest research in sugar doesn't put you in a very good light. Now, that's why I changed to sweeteners. Now, they're sweet at first, but they turn bitter afterwards. Oh, but I needed something to cope with you kids. Did you know they stimulate hunger? Oh, but a woman needs something to forget her maternal mistakes.
What?
Oh, nothing, dear. I just did my time being miserable with you kids.
What are you? Oh, Albert. Yeah, I could see why he'd make you miserable. He's as stupid as a person that pays for pet insurance. Must have caused you so much trouble.
Yes, I was only talking about Albert.
I don't know, Mum. It doesn't seem right that a mother should be having more fun than her child. You should be living for me. Brendan, what are you doing out the bathroom? This toilet isn't clean like I asked. I don't care if the fumes were making you feel lightheaded. You're going to have to eat your dinner off it, like you did last time. Oh, stop biting the baby. Keeps making me up at night. Speaking of lightheaded, Sabrina, Mummy's running low on whiskey and lemonade. Go and get us another one. Light on the lemonade.
That's a bit harsh, dear. I did do my best, but it didn't seem to make much difference. Oh, when your father passed, I was so lonely. I missed his lovely smile and his kind heart and the smell of horses and his sense of humour. But mainly I missed all the cuddles.
Cuddles?
Rumpy pumpies, dear. A woman has got her needs.
Mum! No child needs to hear about their parents. Anyway, Dan hasn't plundered my depths in so long. I'm hornier than a teenage girl about to make some bad life decisions. Shut up! It was a bad decision. Pay attention to that or you'll make the same mistakes I did. 6 of them to be exact. Oh, no, sorry, David. 5.
What are you saying, dear?
Tinder, you said?
Well, you're not going on Tinder. You're married.
Oh, of course not, Mum. Don't be silly. How did you find out about Tinder anyway?
Well, Mildred told me about it.
Oh, you are not talking to that Mildred again. You know she's a bad influence on you.
I'm allowed to have my friends. Don't you pull a face at me like that. Oh, I need you to do me a favour. All the slots for home deliveries are filled for weeks ahead, and I'm running out of supplies. I need you to get me some flour and some sugar. Oh, and some tea.
You're not ordering toilet paper, are you?
No? Me?
So what's the plan?
There is a good way of ensuring that we can reach the right kind of targets. The lonely and the vulnerable.
Right, what's that then?
Tinder. I'm sure we can find the right kind of desperate old women with cupboards full of it.
I don't know, mate. Something just doesn't sit right with exploiting old ladies.
Is that so? Do you want to be the one to explain to him that we couldn't get supplies? He's even given us a list of hoarders from Tinder. And you don't want to end up like the last guy that messed around now, do you?
No. How did he get him to look like strawberry mulch? Why?
He likes his strawberry milkshakes. And as for the how, you don't want to know. Not to mention running low on supplies myself.
I'm just not comfortable.
And I'm not comfortable using the Daily Mail. It's rough. Besides, it always leaves me feeling so bloody sore.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's never been a good read.
I don't read it. Look, mate, you're not actually going to be hurting them now, are you? Just flash a smile, act sweet, and get yourself invited around and leave at the earliest possible convenience. Grab some paper, which they won't miss, and hey presto, you've made some old biddy happy and you've secured us some much needed supplies.
Well, when you put it like that, Nige.
Exactly. Now what could possibly go wrong?
So I'm having to go to Scotland, baby.
Scotland now, is it? Are you not doing the sheep show? Or did they fleece it for all it was worth? Or did the sheep get too anxious about all the Welshmen in wellies? How come you never laugh at my jokes, babe? What's that, you little shit? My jokes are funny. Did I ever tell you the one about the mouthy little shit who got locked in the cat cage again? Now hurry up and finish doing Mummy's toenails.
Look, I just find them so funny I forget to laugh.
Oh, babe. But honestly, who are you seeing? Why would you be going to Scotland otherwise? Not for a sheep show.
Look, I promise you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I value my life. We're working on some lumberjack show instead. I don't know why anyone would think it's a good idea, but it is what it is.
Stumps me. You can't be leaving me here like this. It seems you're always going out on a limb for this woman.
It's not for her.
Yeah, I know. It's for me and the kids. I'm not sure I believe it.
It's for the house.
House?
That extension you asked for.
Oh, babe! You do listen! I love you. No, you're not getting separate bedrooms. Who cares if some of you are sleeping on the floor? It's good for your back. Mummy needs a tanning parlour.
I'm not too busy. I can always make time for my high-profile customers.
Oh, good. I've been having to make difficult decisions at work and I need something to keep me on top of it all.
Oh, I've got some great cushion. Perfect for relieving stress.
Kush as in cannabis. Oh, Nigel, you know by now I don't touch that stuff. It's for people... It's for people who can't afford the real stuff. I'm not some teenager who's doomed to live with my mum until I'm 50. I'm looking to enhance my life, not ruin it. I'm a self-made man, after all. The fortune from Daddy saw to that. No, that stuff will ruin a person.
Yeah, so just a Coke then. I only have some real premium shit left.
I'll take the lot.
It's not like you to spend that sort of money.
First rule of money, never spend your own. An employee showed some real faith in me by offering his house up against a loan.
That's brave of him. I'm not even looking to pay for the new product I'm hoping to peddle.
Ooh, is that a new business venture? Maybe I can help. I have a good nose for it.
Yes, and apparently for other things as well. Yeah, well, we're just looking to monopolise and into this toilet paper shortage thing, you know.
Oh, it's not a bad idea, Nige. How are you going to source the paper?
Well, we've been looking into branching out and scamming old biddies. I'm also hoping to source some local medical supplies. The wife's running a little bit low at the hospital, you know.
Very resourceful, Nige. I'm impressed. How is the wife?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm a bit worried about her, actually. She's looking a bit down.
Is she ill?
No. She's just feeling the drop where she's cutting back on the coke. Hopefully the amphetamines will be a good alternative.
Ah, from the old ladies.
The ingredients, at least. Yeah, they have all sorts in their medicine cabinets. Anyway, we've already got loads of contacts on Tinder.
Well, if you want Tinder, I can source you some from this lumberjack production I'm working on.
Eh? Tinder, you know, the dating app. You mean you seriously haven't heard of it?
Oh, who knows what the youth are into these days.
But it's a dating app.
Oh, one of them. Oh, well, I have been in the market for a new a new lover. Tell me more.
Tinder?
Yeah, it's a dating app.
I know what Tinder is.
I had to pretend to too. You know, us smart people can miss the obvious sometimes.
Please don't put me in the same intellectual category as you.
You shouldn't put yourself down like that. You're not that stupid.
Jesus, I know what it is. Look, remember, I am married, plus this corona thing's about to blow sky high.
Well, that's why you shouldn't shake your beard. Though this girl has got a slamming bod. Can't see her face though. Shanty. Sounds exotical.
Look, would you stop looking at Tinder? This is important.
What is?
We're staring down a pandemic caused by a man-made virus, and all you're concerned with is getting a date?
Well, the pubs have been closed for months now. And a man has his needs.
You mean weeks? This is serious, Al.
Weeks? Oh my God. I didn't realise it was that serious.
Wow, I can't believe I'm matched with you. You are hot.
Yes, the calefaction is palpable today. So, tell me about Jason. Do you have any irrational fears?
Yeah. What, me? I'm not afraid of anything. I'm too manly for that.
Interesting. Subject has insecurities manifested around his masculinity with possible fear of rejection. We'll ask follow-up questions for further insight.
Well, that's quite the read you got on me there. And it doesn't put you off?
Quite the contrary. I find it engrossing.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone then.
Oh no, please, stay on the line. There is much I'd like to determine about your character.
Really?
Of course. How has the lockdown affected you emotionally?
This, you know what I just thought of? This feels like a therapy session.
Hilarious. Subject thinks he's funny. Would you like to answer the question?
The WHO is urging against the politicising of the virus because they know it's man-made. This just confirms everything I've been saying.
Who? What, the sheep?
No, you idiot, about Corona.
Oh no. It's disgraceful.
I'm so glad you finally get it.
You don't need to say it. I've got it. I've got coronas.
Oh. No, I'm sorry. I hope you get better. This is a serious problem.
I know. I'm devastated. I was hoping to avoid it.
Look, just make sure you stick to the government advice. You really don't want to spread this thing.
Well, the last thing I want to do is share it.
Well, that's responsible of you, Al.
Don't sugarcoat this. This is serious. What if Chantel was to get it? The thought of it just makes me sick. And what about the kids?
It's good you're thinking of your family. Look, for once, I'm happy to call you my brother-in-law.
You never called me that before. You always said I was a special needs individual that you looked after as part of your charity work.
Look, just knowing you want to protect Chantel and the kids, that's so... well, it's commendable.
But you still think I'm stupid, don't you?
I will never again make fun of your intelligence. Look, if there's anything, and I do mean anything I can do for you, just let me know.
Anything?
Anything, and I will go out of my way.
You really mean it?
Of course I mean it. You're an amazing, decent, human being. Look, I don't want to lose someone like that. I just want you to get better. Name it.
Really? You know, sometimes I don't even really feel you care.
Look, of course I do. Now, what do you need?
I need lemons. I can't get them anywhere. I can't drink this shit without it.
Lemon?
Or lime. I can't buy them anywhere.
Oh, you idiot. I am so sick of people not listening to me.
I just love that dress you're wearing. You really look stunning, Gladys.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. Oh, you should see what I've got on underneath.
Oh, my pulse quickens at thought. I'm so captivated by you, Gladys. I'm so glad we met.
Oh, so am I, Graham. Oh, the things I can do for you.
I just can't wait until this whole thing is over and we can finally meet in person, my love.
Why don't you be cheeky and pop round this afternoon? I've got a lovely surprise for you.
But I couldn't possibly break lockdown rules. And they do say that absence makes art grow fonder. I think I'm already falling in love with you. So by the time this is all blown over, our love will be at its peak. I want our first meeting to be a whirlwind of romance, candlelit dinners, fine wine.
Go on. Come over this afternoon. I won't tell anyone.
But I couldn't possibly. But I will be there the second they lift lockdown, my love.
I'm sorry. I don't think this is going to work.
Oh, wait! Wait!
It's so good to speak to you, especially so soon after matching on Tinder.
Well, I just wanted to know more about you.
Oh, but what do you want to know? Ask me anything.
Do you care if someone you date has kids? Or would you care if they were put up for adoption?
No, I'm fine with kids. Do you have any?
5, not including the baby. Did you ever want kids of your own? If not, I've always wanted to try an abortion.
I really don't think this is going to work.
I wasn't going to let him leave me that easily, so I handcuffed him to the radiator.
You get on with my sister, Dean.
Is that good?
Well, it's better for your health. So you really think I'm smart, do you? See, no one else seems to really see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my friends and family, they always make fun of me.
Well, maybe they're just not on your level. Maybe they just can't see your bare intellect.
That's what I say.
You know, I'm so glad we met on Tinder. I feel we have a genuine connection.
See, I was thinking we should connect too.
I just hope you mean it, unlike all of my previous boyfriends. They said I was too much. Like, if you're going to potentially spend the rest of your life together, you should be keeping each other updated. What's the point in a serious relationship otherwise?
Yeah, I don't see the point either. If you want to keep it casual, you should say so from the start.
Right, it's like this guy that matched with me just before lockdown. We were supposed to go out for dinner on Monday night, but then he called and said he couldn't because the government said no.
I'd never do that.
If we're going to be serious, we should agree now to terms of contact. I think 12 texts and 2 calls a day.
If we were going to be serious.
It's so refreshing to have connected with you.
Oh, it was your profile that entertained me. Enjoys long walks round the lounge, hikes up the stairs and dropping into the local kitchen for a coffee.
I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, I did. Especially the bit about snuggling up in the back row of your lounge to watch the big screen and catch up on the soaps. Though I doubt we'll be watching much of them. I only put them on to cover up other noises.
I do like a good soap.
Oh, be careful you don't drop it.
I love my soap.
You're like a wild animal. Last night when I went for my daily walk, I saw a fox and his eyes shone in the moonlight and he winked at me as if to say, "Chase me through the uncut, rampant wild flowers." It reminded me of you. You wild thing.
Well, when this thing all blows over.
Oh, don't say that. Say you'll come. Just thinking about it makes me feel all tingly. I'm having a little shindig next Monday. Can you make it for 4 o'clock?
If you're sure, honey bun.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's what you get for camping, bitch. Take a little tea bag in action.
Well, you certainly showed that 7-year-old who's boss. So we're both finally starting to talk to someone from Tinder, eh? I knew that app would be worth it eventually.
About time too. I needed something to do with my time. I was going loopy without the pubs to visit.
So this bird, what's the deal with her?
Well, she thinks I'm very smart.
She's a keeper for you then. Has she got brain damage?
What? What makes you say that?
How ignorant can you get?
They say ignorance is bliss.
Then you must be the happiest person alive.
What? I really like the fact she wants to keep it casual.
Oh, you player, you.
So what about yours?
Mate, it's like a dream come true. All she wants to do is talk about me.
I thought you hated talking about yourself.
Yeah, but she hasn't once been put off by it. She just sort of remains detached. Like a psychologist with her patient. I think she's really into me. We're talking again later.
Psychologist? Aren't they meant to speak to ghosts? I can see why she likes you then.
So, what's happening with yours?
She's testing me. She's tried calling 5 or 6 times already today.
So when you're going to get on gears? We need a third player. Desperately.
Well, I've been sent to Scotland to some guest house with some ridiculous decorating, and I can't see it being any time soon.
So you've traded a fluffy lover and some wellies for a skirt and a ball warming bag.
It's called a sporran. Listen, I've got something to tell you about the virus.
So you're still up for the skirt then?
It's not a skirt, it's a kilt, the national dress of Scotland, and if you say anything about Scottish women, I'm hanging up now. In regards to corona, though, the numbers aren't adding up.
Fine. I just thought with it being cold up there.
Well, the national average as far as mean temperatures go, look, we're getting off track.
Oh, shut up about the weather, will you, and get on your Xbox?
Well, there's the slight problem there with Chantel, the Xbox, and the crossbow bolt. I haven't managed to buy a new one yet.
Is that like Cluedo? Chantel with the hatchet in the... Oh my god. This is just sounding way too real.
More real than you can imagine.
Like... Chantel with the nails. And the family barbecue.
Well, yeah.
Oh my dear Satan. Silence, you fool! What have I told you? That imagination shapes reality, and my reality is shaped by you.
By me? What? How long is it since you've had drugs?
Too long. You don't think you can get any in Scotland, do you?
You know, you should probably think about quitting for good. You're not going to get anywhere with how addled you've made your brain.
Not true. I've met this great girl on Tinder, and she finds me interesting. And I'm getting somewhere with her.
Who cares about that now? Governments the world over are trying to hide something from us, and people only seem to care about bloody Tinder. Why won't anyone listen?
Maybe if you got some hot girls on board, someone would listen to your message. Ooh, shanty. Sounds exotic, right?
Jason, this is big.
You're not going there again, are you?
No, now shut up and listen. The Americans are blaming the Chinese.
Right.
The Chinese are blaming the Americans.
Right.
But there's something about this that just doesn't add up. What if...
Left.
Are you listening or just on Tinder?
What? It's a dating app. It can't work miracles.
A dating app? Way to talk to people.
Hello, you cretins.
She means, hello, viewers.
We would really appreciate it here at NOYBTV if you would show your appreciation for this video and distribute it amongst your friends.
She means like, share, subscribe.
See you soon for more episodes.
I think she means thank you as well, but I wouldn't count on it.